let's compare the sounds. So just relatively clean. I like how snappy it sounds. It's really nice, especially for a neck pickup. Maybe it's because of the flake finish, which hardens everything, so gives it a nice resonance. Let's compare that with the Norton DiMarzio here. So much warmer, also dynamic, but it doesn't have the snappiness. But then again, it's neck, so maybe it's not supposed to have all that snappiness, but I like that. Let's take a look and check out the parallel. Okay, so even strattier. I really like the sound of these pickups actually. How about this one? Yeah, also. I sort of prefer the Quantums, to be frank. Just I like the stratty sound. So I'm very happy and pleased with these pickups. The middle position. Alright, again, they do seem kind of similar in all positions when it comes to the clean sound, whereas this one appears to have more versatility. More nuance, I'd say. And it's all a matter of taste. I mean, I could easily live with this one because I like what it has to offer. Yeah, it's almost like a telly. Very twangy. Well, let's check out Prestige. So this one is the inner or outer cores, I don't really recall. Yeah. It's also very stratty here. Great for funk and whatnot. Let's check out this one. Bridge. Sounds great. I really like the pickups on this one. And I actually bought it to attach the Roland synth pickup. And just glad I can also use the guitar pickup. See, that's something you can't do on this guitar, so there you go. Alright, then perhaps with a bit of lead. Alright, and there you go. That's how this one sounds. Back to... Feels hotter, right? Also louder as a result. So there's more distortion. This one feels more delicate and more tamed, I'd say, but maybe it's all just a bunch of hogwash. So very nice and stratty. That's again the inner or outer coils. Once again, don't recall. I like the power this guitar has. I mean, it's like, you know, it matches the finish, you know, like Scream. This one is more like a delicate flower. That's so much BS. Creamy, with a bit of twang in there. Then back to this one, middle position. Just, it sounds all very similar on this one, right? All the pickup positions sound kind of similar. Nice. There's, you know, there are slight variations, but still kind of the same scheme, like loud, stratty, twangy. I like that, but it's not exactly versatile per se. So nice and stratty. It has a bit more bass to it, right? I really enjoy these pickups. I mean, they sound great for no money, essentially, right? I'm sure they have a great deal with DiMarzio as well to equip all the guitars with these Norton and tone zone primarily, and neck. So these feel quite a bit darker, I'd say, but more nuanced and more versatile. These are really in your face, a lot louder. I think they have quite a bit more output and brighter. There you have it. Those are the pickup configurations. I think it's a matter of taste. I'm perfectly fine with these quantum pickups. I'm very happy to be using them, you know, in conjunction with the guitar synthesizer. So that's great. Is it worth, you know, triple the money? That depends on what you're looking for, I'd say. I was just looking, I mean, this finish is super cool. I love this one too, you know, the, what is it called, the Nebula Green Burst. So nowadays pretty standard, but it is nice, especially when the sunlight hits it. It's really tropical and looks beautiful. So I don't know, I'm sure it's harder to do because, you know, you have a burst, so you have to be more detailed, versus here you just go crazy, I guess. And throw all the metal flakes in there and on there and around and everywhere. So I think it's great with a matching headstock for sub $500 euros. This is an amazing guitar. I'm not a fixed bridge guy, but I need it because if you have a tremolo you can't put the MIDI pickup there, so that's why I went with this one. And also in the EU they only have this one in the fixed bridge version. So yeah, here you have upgraded Goto tuners, you have USA made DiMarzio pickups, you have the original Japanese edge tremolo, you have a bird's eye maple fingerboard which is bound, as well as the headstock. You have aluminium truss rod cavity cover, then you have a better craftsmanship overall, you have a 5-piece maple walnut neck, you have satin finishes on neck and fingerboard, you have a flatter, a super ultra flat neck. I think this is unique to Ibanez, this kind of thin neck. What else? Yeah, craftsmanship. The only thing I actually find sturdy on this one is this one. This one is very light. Maybe that's a good thing, but it kind of feels flimsy, the 5-way selector switch. Here it feels like, you know, like a child's toy, versus here it feels sturdier. But maybe that's just on mine. The strap button was also different on this one. Let's see. I can't find it, but this one is still the original strap button. I'm going to change that for the Schala. This one is the Dunlop locking strap button now, but it is much wider and harder for a strap to escape, so safer. This one is just standard affair, so it's another thing. I like the binding on this one. Both of these are plastic, so where's the difference there, I'd say. This one looks really cool in conjunction with the finish, I'd say, as well as the Cosmo Black hardware. I love the design of this guitar with the white pickups and so on. I think it's a great match. Here I thought it was a bit too dark, so I had to upgrade to gold hardware, which I think makes everything jump out more and also goes nicely with the satin finished fingerboard. I believe it's satin finish. I mean, it feels very silky and also gives it a bit of protection. So is it worth it? Well, it also includes a prestige case, so don't forget about that. That is, you know, another 150 or so or more euros, aka dollars, difference as well. So that makes a huge difference to me when a case is supplied. So you do get a lot more for the money. As a first guitar, I think these are amazing. So if you're a beginner and you want to play on an RG, then you know this one is super sick. Maybe get the tremolo version, but fixed bridge might be easier for you to get started, and then you always have an excuse to tell your parents, you know, oh, but I need a tremolo. So get this one first, and then you can request the tremolo version. Good tip, eh? This one is great as a first guitar, and great, you know, just to maybe go on stage with and have fun with. But of course, the feel and the craftsmanship is not there. It's nice, especially for a made in Indonesia guitar. I think this is a really nice piece of equipment. But when you look more closely, you see flaws in the cavities and so on. Here, this is just perfection, you know, Japanese tradition. This is the way of the samurai. This is an awesome axe. So hopefully this has helped you. If you can save for prestige, I'd say, if you want, you know, this extra thin neck, then this is definitely worth it, and also the craftsmanship, the smoothness of it all, because the neck is hugely important. You know, it's where you play all the time. So I'd say it is worth it, especially if you can afford it, or if you can save for it, get the Prestige. If you just want another guitar, you know, to have fun with, then this is cool. As a beginner guitar, this is awesome as well. So that's it from me. Hope this has been helpful to you. Give me some feedback in the comments below. Give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell button, you know, blah, blah, blah. Cheerio, take care, bye-bye.